Hello everyone, welcome to Sweet Tomato Vine Homestead. I'm Linda, and today we are inside the house. I had a lot of plans of things that I wanted to do outside. It started raining as soon as I got outside, so I just came back in and decided that I was going to go ahead and talk to you all about starting a garden. I know some people have said that they are new gardeners, and if you're a new gardener, there are some things that you need to consider. The first thing that you want to consider is the amount of space that you have. You might have a small space, you can have a medium space, or you can have a large space. If you're planting in a small space, you would want to plant the things that you know that you and your family are going to eat. These are going to be your favorite things that you know that you can grow, and these are the things that you're going to want to plant. If you have a medium garden, then you may have some room to experiment with some things that you don't really know anything about, but you would like to try. So, you would go ahead and plant some of those things. And if you have a large garden, then you can plant things that you like, that your friends and your family like. But it is going to depend on your space, the things that you would want to plant in your garden. And keep it in mind that you can you can grow a lot of things in a small space. Because I had planted some Swiss chard in one of those barrels that you get that looks like a half whiskey barrel. And y'all, I did not get a chance to eat all the Swiss chard because the Swiss chard, I was doing it cut and come again. So it continued to grow throughout the season. And y'all, the next thing that you're going to want to consider is the season, because the season is going to depend on the items also that you are going to plant. Now, there are some things that I found myself planting in the spring, and it went all the way to the summer month, and then I just clipped it back recently, like the Swiss chard. But you can also, there are also going to be some things that you cannot grow during those same seasons, because some things like your turnip greens, your mustard greens, your cabbages, your broccoli, your cauliflower, those things are not going to do well in those hot months, because those things do not like that warm weather, and they will bolt or go to seed, and they will become very bitter. So it might be that you might still have them growing in your garden, but sometimes when you start to eat them, you'll find out that they're not favorable. They don't have a good flavor to them. So those are some things that you're going to want to consider. And it is also important to know those things that you can plant in those different seasons. So I got some of my seeds right here, and I just wanted to share with you all some of the things that you can plant in these seasons. And one thing that you can grow in the fall season, because that is what we're going to be talking about, is fall, because that is the season that we're fixing to be in right now. And one of the things are beets. And these are my beet seeds. And there are different varieties of beets. And so I am going to share with you all some of the varieties of beets that I have. This one is a Detroit. This one is a early wonder beet. I've never grown this one before, and I have some of these ready to go outside to plant. And you can also, if you get your seeds at different places, Dollar Tree, if you have not purchased seeds before, Dollar Tree is a good place that you can purchase some seeds. This is where I got these seeds from. And these are also some Detroit beets, but these were for $1. Yeah, probably not saying it right. It is really a pretty beet, and so I'm glad I pulled these seeds out, because I'm ready to start planting some more beets. But I did plant some beets already, but I did not put any of these beets out. I only did like Blood's beet, and I think Bull's Blood and Detroit beets. So these are some of your golden beets right here. I need to go ahead and take these out so that we can plant these, get these planted out into the garden. From the brassicas, you can either start your seeds inside, or you can just take them outside and broadcast them out on top of the soil. You can just make you some rows or a little small, tiny trench, and you can just broadcast those seeds in. But The beet seeds are larger than most of the seeds that you will be sowing in your fall sowing, but you want to make sure that you don't cover them too deeply, and especially on the seeds like these lettuce seeds and those cabbage seeds. You make sure that you are not covering them too deeply, because you might not get any germination if you cover them too deeply. So the next seeds that I have that I'm going to show you are my lettuce seeds. A lot of these are going to end up getting broadcast out into the garden, because I did not plant any of these inside and put them on my grow station, which now most of my plants that were on my grow station have gone outside, and they are just sitting outside since the weather has cooled down considerably. It's much cooler than it was, but we're still going back up into some of those warm 80s, and so I'm keeping a close eye on those. That's one thing I was able to do, was check on those seedlings and go ahead and give them some cold, give them a cold spray of water so that they won't be too warm. And I plan to, if it stops raining, I'm going to move them south side of the house to north side of the house, so that it'll be cooler. It'll be cooler over there. They'll be able to get more shade. And this lettuce is called a flashy butter gem. That's really pretty. So I want to go ahead and make sure that I get some of that planted. Yeah, I am so glad that I came in here and started going through these seeds with you all. Now I have some red chicory. This is called blue lettuce. Some endive. Got some romaine. Mesclun. Okay, this is a head lettuce here. And I have really not grown any head lettuce. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to grow a couple of heads of lettuce to see how they turn out. I grew a lettuce that grew up really, really big. And I can't think of the name of it right now, but it'll come to me maybe. Okay, these are some more loose lettuces. This one is a Great Lakes. And I'm sure I am going to have some more lettuces. This is a green ruffle. It's a green ruffle end of lettuce. And so I'm sure I have some more lettuces. And so another thing that I need to do is go ahead and make my labels. And this is my label maker. And see, I don't even have this one marked. And then some of the ones that I do have marked, well, this one, the beets one was marked, right? And I'm going to put all the labels on the same side, have these labels going the same way. But on this one, this lettuce does not have one. On some of my, some of these, I ended up putting a label on that was a clear label. Y'all see how I'm squinting without having my glasses on, like this one. This one has a label on it, but you can barely see it because it is in a clear. It had the words are on there, but the paper itself, the tape is clear, so I can't see it. I mean, I really have to look hard, to try to see it. So I am going to be. That is another thing that I'm going to be doing today. Is I am going to be putting the labels on here, and let me see if I can do this. Okay, so this is what the app looks like on my phone. And it is called Makeid. So if you're interested in it, I will leave the link down below to this label maker. But what you do is you have to charge this up. So hopefully I am charged. I think I'm charged. And so I need a lettuce label. So I'll go to create a label, And then you choose the size. And I try to use the one that's going to use a little tape, but I might have to graduate to a bigger one just for my eyesight. And then it comes up, it shows you, gives you a little screen right here, and then it has the prompt for you to how you're going to, what are you going to use, and I'm going to use the text, which are the letters, because you can do some other stuff on here, but I have not gotten to all of those. I have not tried any of these other things that you can use on here. So I'm just going to type in lettuce. Looks like it's going to be big. You see? And then I'll hit print. I called for some glasses, but I guess they couldn't hear me. Okay, I hit print. Y'all, my daughter just came and grabbed my phone and went and took this picture of this chicken. Can y'all see this chicken? Climbing out the brooder. That's Goldie. It is time to put a lid on the brooder, y'all. She is so cute. Okay, but back to what we were doing. Okay, so you all see that it has lettuce on there. And so I had to connect this, y'all. I had to plug it up. I forgot you had to plug it up. So now I just hit print. And then you push this and it cuts it. And so now I have my lettuce label. And I can just peel it off, which is never that easy to do. Let's see, I don't know. They may have made it easy. I ordered some different labels. So yeah, this label is better because it is easier to peel off. The other one took a while for me to peel it off. So I decided I'm going to, instead of putting them on this side, where the where you open it and close it, I am going to put it on the other side. And not that straight, but I can see it. So now I have, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be going ahead and adding these labels, but first I'm going to show you all some more of my seeds. And so this is my radish seeds right here. And so we did the beets and we did the lettuce. And now we are at our radish. And I've got a lot of radishes and they are not all in here because most of them are in my pocket. Because that was one thing I was going to plant today. I was planting, Okay, this is an empty one. I was going to say, I thought I had lost a whole packet of seeds. But I'm going to show you all, and I don't think everything in here are radishes either, but I'm going to show you all my radish, some of my radishes. So this one is a sparkler, a white sparkler. It says white tip sparkler. These are some Easter egg radishes. I have some watermelon radish. Some daikon radish. And I planted these last season and I did not get a lot of daikon radish. I'm thinking that these seeds may be kind of, well, I know they're kind of old. I've had them for at least a couple of years. And so they may not, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to plant them. I'm going to see if they will germinate really good. I should have went ahead and planted these inside and then took them and, you know, let them grow on the grow station, then took them outside. But I did not, so I'm just going to have to see once I put them into the soil. And these are some plum purple. And a lot of these were sent by you all. A lot of these radish seeds came from you all, and I appreciate you all very much, because I don't want to call your name and try to get, you know, who sent which one, because I might mix up and I don't want to do that. I want to give someone else credit for someone else's seeds. So you know who you are. And when I received them, I did a video, but I appreciate you all so much for those seeds. And y'all, I have me some broccoli and potato and onion soup. It's going to have cheddar in it, and I am ready to eat it. I had really originally planned to go out and harvest too, and I was going to eat from the garden today, but I was going to harvest some stuff from the garden for lunch, but I just decided to go ahead and get some things out of the freezer once it started raining. So those are all of the radishes that I have right there. Okay, here are some more. Okay, let me check, make sure. Okay, that's just something in my pocket. That's from when I harvest some stuff and put in my pocket. I just wanted to make sure that I was not wasting any seeds in my pocket. But yeah, I got okra in my pocket. Okay, these are some white icicle radish. So I'm going to keep these radish seeds together because these are getting planted. Yeah, I should have already planted it. But you can't get everything done. You know, you have to just go ahead and realize that sometimes it's going to be it's going to take a minute. You have to, just do a little bit as you can. These are the white globe radish. I have China rose radish. I'm going to put these radishes into this container. I'm going to go ahead and make another label. And when you get ready to move on, you just hit the X on it. It will clear your label. And then you can start on a new label. And I'm doing radishes. Hit print. Make sure that you cut it, because if you don't cut it, you just pull out extra tape. Y'all, this soup cannot get done fast enough because my stomach is growling. I just got to tell y'all because I'm scared y'all going to hear it. So I might well tell y'all what that noise is. It is my stomach. Because I am intermittent fasting where I think I said that right. I don't know. Where you start eating around noon. You start your first meal around noon. That way, you've got a shorter time to be indulging in a lot of eating. Because as the weather, and during the summer months, I don't be as hungry as I do during the winter months. But during the winter months, I like to eat. I like to do a lot of snacking, and so I am trying to limit that time, make that time shorter that I'm doing my eating so that I can, maintain a healthy weight. So, radishes, one is done. And as I said, these will all be, I like these labels. I like the size of these because I can see, okay, which one did I do? I did lettuce. Okay, yeah, I like this better. You can choose the size that you pick for your, the size that you want your labels. Because see, where I had those beets, the last time I had those beet labels, it was small. So I can see this one real good. The third kind of seeds I'm going to show you all are my cabbage seeds. Because cabbage is a brassica. It is one of those that loves those cool temperatures, and you can plant those out. You can start planting them. If you have not planted them, you still have time that you could put some cabbage seeds. You can put them on your grow station still, but you want to go ahead and do these get these seeds out, because some seeds will not have time to give you a good harvest if you don't go ahead and get them planted out now. So still got some time to go ahead, depending on where you're living at. You have time to go ahead and get you some cabbage seeds started. And I'm gonna have to plant some more seeds because I'm looking at this right now, and this is my it says Chinese cabbage, which is my Napa cabbage, and I need some of this because I planted Napa cabbage, but I did not. My germination did fine, but for some reason that Napa cabbage I just didn't hold up for me. A lot of them did not survive, so I am going to have to sow some more of those Napa cabbage seeds. So I'm going to have to go ahead and put those over there and keep them in mind that I do need to plant some of those. Okay, this is a Copenhagen cabbage, red acre cabbage. These seeds have to be very old because I have not ordered any seeds like this in a while. These are some more golden acre, but there are some seeds in there. I don't know if I'm going to try to plant those right now. I might try to plant those in the spring. I definitely want to plant some more of these. This is another red cabbage I got from Baker Creek. Y'all, those cabbages are delicious. I made those, I made some sauerkraut with the red cabbage. So delicious. So delicious. Matter of fact, maybe you want some right now. This one, this Cabbage. That's more golden acre. These are some that I got from my local seed store. And I'm not sure what variety they are. These are some I ordered from Baker Creek, and they are called the Sapporo Giant. I planted some of those last season, but I didn't have anything to get that big. I may have gotten them planted too. I think I did. I ordered them late in the season, so I'm going to go ahead and try to drop some of these seeds because y'all, as I said, I took those other seeds. I took the seedlings outside now, so I have some more room on my grow station for some more seeds. And this is a, this is the cabbage that I spoke about. And I called it a lettuce. I called it like a head, but this is a Mitchell Healy cabbage that I used like a lettuce last season. I have got to get some of this planted out in the garden because it works wonderful as a lettuce. I cooked it also, but it also works wonderful as you can use it like a lettuce. It's very frilly and delicious, very sweet and delicious. Makes a wonderful salad. So I will be planting some more of this, and I do not have any planted so far. So I am glad that I went through these seeds. This is also some more of my Napa cabbage seeds. I think I ordered those online. Some more of the red acre, the bunch that I ordered that I told you that I did not have any more like those. So those are some of my cabbage seeds. As I told you all, most of these seeds I have more than one variety of. But another thing that you can plant during the fall, you can plant you some beans. So I got some beans. I got a lot of bean seeds. I'm not going to go through all these bean seeds with you all. But I do want to show you all my kohlrabi. Kohlrabi is something that you can plant also in the during the fall months. If you have never planted it before, it is something that you might want to try. Want to go ahead and plant some kohlrabi. I do not, it wasn't that I disliked it. I liked it, but it just wasn't my favorite. You know, it just wasn't my favorite thing. So I will plant some just in case during the fall and winter because it grows well, you know, and so I don't want fall and winter to get here and then I start regretting that I did not plant it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to plant some kohlrabi. I know I have it. I just saw it a moment ago, but don't look like I'm going to be able to find it to show it to y'all. But I will go ahead and pull out this kale. and show it to you all. So I have all different types of kale, but this is just a dwarf kale, dwarf Siberian kale that I have in this container. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to make a label for this dwarf kale. And I am going to continue to do this. This is what I'm going to be doing for the rest of this evening, is going through these seeds, getting them straightened out, because I do have some more seeds in. I got, let's see, I got 1, 2, I got 3 in here, and I still have one that is, I did not bring in here with me. I still got another one. And so I need to get these seeds out. I need to go through them. And I need to decide on what I am going to plant. But if you all like this video and you want me to go through some more of these seeds and talk about some more of these seeds, because I did not get to tell you all about the greens, the leafy greens that you will need to consider planting in your garden, because this is the time for your mustard greens, your turnip greens, your collard greens, and your kale. I consider it like one of those greens, because I do sometimes mix kale in with my other green. You got different types of kale. You have the lacinato kale. And so some of the ones that are very good to plant this time of the year. Also, you can plant some of your herbs this time of the year. Your herbs are something that is very important. To go ahead and you can, like your dill, your cilantro. Those are some that you can get planted this time of year. You also want to be getting your carrots, your parsnips ready to go into the garden this time of the year. Those are some more of your root vegetables. Carrots, rutabagas, parsnips, along with your radishes are some of the things, that some of the root vegetables that you will want to get planted. Now we will be ready to harvest our sweet potatoes, and some people may be harvesting some of their regular potatoes right now. I do have some potatoes out there that I could harvest. Now some of them are in my onion bed. Those onion beds, some kind of way, there was some potatoes left in them. And when I was digging up my onions, you all remember I pulled up some potatoes, but I just stuck them back underneath the soil. So we'll check on those one day, maybe tomorrow, when I'm out there working in those beds behind that onion bed. We'll check on those potatoes. But since I'm talking about onions, onions are something that we are needing to go ahead and start getting ready, start thinking about at least getting your onion seeds together, or getting your onion starts together, and deciding when you're going to plant, or when it's time to plant the onions in your area. I'll be planting my onions around January the 1st, or somewhere in there. You can plant onions and you'll still get onion tops, and you might get some small bulbs. But if you're wanting to go ahead and get those big bulbs, then concentrate on getting those onions planted out after the winter solstice. And also, it's time to start thinking about planting your garlic crop that will be ready to start getting planted for the fall month. So there are a lot of things, and I may not have covered all of them in this video, but if you all want to hear more and see more of these seeds, because I'm excited, and I probably need to go through every one of these to make sure that I have pulled out, what I need to get planted. Because a lot of things over here that I just went through, I have not planted any of those. Like a lot of those different varieties of my beets. I like those different varieties of beets, because we will be roasting those. The roasted beets are delicious. Roasted parsnips are delicious. The roasted carrots are delicious. Roasted radishes are also delicious. And I want to have all of my different varieties. So I will be going through those. I'm going to go ahead and make some more labels now. I was about to make a radish label and go and pull up the rest of my radish seeds, because, was that radish? No, I already made the radish. I was about to make a kale label, because this is not all the kale. I have a lot of kale seeds. And so, because I just got some lacinato kale seeds. And so I need to go ahead and get those together. I need to go ahead and get them all together and get them labeled. And what I'm going to do is be putting these all, like, why do I have kale in here And now I'm knowing that I have some kale in one of these other containers. All the kale seeds need to be together. So, that'll make it easier to plant when you're into find out what you got. You need to know what you have when it's time to plant. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be working on that for the rest of this evening. I hope that you all enjoyed the video and that you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload a new video. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.